I think this is the platform where superheroes and supervillains have their origin stories.
Yeah, that one yawn turned him to a supervillain for his own fans.
Historically, I think Pakistan have had the better of us.
Baap baap hota hai, beta beta hota hai.
I think he's become the guiding light for the Pakistan team.
It's Babar everywhere. It has always been Pakistan's bowling versus India's batting.
My God, what a shot. I think nobody will ever forget that shot ever.
You can make an NFT out of it. 2003 South Africa World Cup Centurion. The opening partnership of Sehwag and Sachin versus Pakistan was just electric.
Pakistan to nick this series 2-1. I am making that statement. I would say you do see few fans getting, getting over emotional, getting carried away by the hype.
Yeah, the politics of hate is sown so deep within us. We are not seeing it as a cricket match between India and Pakistan. We are seeing it as a battle between India and Pakistan. The India-Pakistan game, the mother of all battles. Hey there fellow fans, welcome to Fundamentals new episode. We are building up to the India-Pakistan game, the mother of all battles.
Can't wait.
It is upon us finally. Finally, because the last we played was in 2019, so it's been a good 4 years. 4 years. So what are you looking forward to? Like, I know the broadcasters, the advertisers, the fans, everyone want this game. One of the biggest sporting spectacle in the world.
100%. I don't think this is just a game. It's more than a game. It's an event. You can say it's a celebration. I don't know what you can call it. Whatever you want.
It is business as well.
It's business. It's definitely. I think it's business. We'll go into that later. But it's business, and the hype made up for it, right? Why is there such a huge hype for this game?
It is because of the scarcity of the games. I think so because a decade ago, we used to play Pakistan often. We used to have bilateral series, and even the social media back then was not at its peak. But now with the onset of social media and the scarcity of the games, makes everyone like eager to watch this particular game,
100%.
making it like one of the best watched sporting events in the world, like beating NFL, NBA, Premier League. I mean, you name it.
Exactly,
You name it.
I think.
Yeah, it beats all records. Every game sets a new record. So it is a win-win for both the fans. As long as you're on the winning side, it's win-win for both the fans. But enjoyment times is very good.
100%. It has its own, advantage and disadvantage. I would say you do see few fans getting, getting over emotional, getting carried away by the hype.
Yeah, that is because that is what the politics has done. The politics of hate is sown so deep within us that we don't know that we are not able to differentiate it between a sport. We are not seeing it as a cricket match between India and Pakistan. We are seeing it as a battle between India and Pakistan. And actually, that is what is happening because the politics of hate is sown so deep into us. It is actually working adversely on some fans.
And I think that's why this match, I think it's the greatest of the matches because of that. Because I think this is the platform where superheroes and supervillains have their origin stories.
Yeah, India-Pakistan game, because, think about it. Now that you have said that, I think about it. Think about Sarfaraz Khan incident. That one yawn turned him to a supervillain for his own fans.
Correct.
People who had his back turned on him. Hopefully he does make a comeback. On the flip side, look at Virat Kohli getting superstardom, hitting Haris Rauf for a six. 2 consecutive sixes and then winning the game. So yeah, true. Very good analogy.
It's more than an event. I think it's more.
It's an emotion.
It's an emotion. It's an emotion. Yeah.
It's almost reached that thing where it is more than a game. Yeah. Now it has gone beyond just the game. It has got politics tied into it. It has got fans, advertisers, everything. So it is like a spectacle, just all trickled down to one small, like over 6 to 7 hours.
Exactly.
So everything just packed into 6 to 7 hours in your life is there during those 6 to 7 hours.
Moving on to the matter at hand, historically, I think Pakistan have had the better of us.
True.
What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I think so. Historically, they have had the better of us. But when it comes to the main events, when it comes to the clutch games, I think India, like they say, baap baap hota hai, beta beta hota hai. But I even see that even off late, not historically, I agree we don't play bilateral series anymore. Over the last decade, whenever we have met Pakistan, I think so we have had the better of them. But that is not to discount that they are a poor
Exactly.
team. Historically, they have been a much better team than us. Yes.
I think the current setup of the Pakistan team, the current squad of the Pakistan team, the 15-16 member squad that they have, that's a very well groomed squad. And, and not an inexperienced squad like the last 5 to 6 years back. They had an inexperienced squad when they played India.
4 years ago, when we played them, I think so only 3 to 4 of them are in the squad. Squad currently. I think so India has 5 or 6.
Correct, 5 to 6.
So they have evolved a little bit more than us. All their youngsters have come to the forefront now. They were a very young team back then. Even Haris Rauf was inexperienced. Naseem Shah was inexperienced. So now they are like champion bowlers for their side.
And even for the likes of Babar and Rizwan, I think they themselves have become...
They have matured very well.
And you can see that in their performance.
So even off the field, they have matured. Exactly. They are going and taking degrees from Harvard and like... So it's good to see when you see a personality growth. It affects every format of your game.
100%.
Like every aspect. Look at Kohli since he became a father. It's like a learning experience where he becomes calmer. He understands the game better. He understands emotions better. So that is really good. Actually, it helps. I think so. Pakistan are reaping the benefits of Babar's and Rizwan's maturity.
100%. I'm not sure about Rizwan or not. I think Babar has. I think he's become the guiding light for the Pakistan team. I think he's trying to lead by example. He's trying to. I don't know if he's become, but I think he's trying to become that father figure.
No, but he's become a brand. Like 100%. Back in Pakistan, Rizwan and Babar are like huge. So. Kudos to them for doing all this because they have put in the hard work. Now they're reaping the benefits. There's one more thing, since you said historically. Historically, there is another pattern that I had noticed from my childhood. It has always been Pakistan's bowling versus India's batting. It is always that. It was always built up like that. It was like the likes of Wasim Akram and Waqar Yunus versus Sachin and Saurav. That is what the narrative that was fed to us. And to a certain extent, it was true because our bowling was weaker. Do you see those things have evened out right now?
It has evened out. I would actually say I think Pakistan's bowling has gone up a notch. I would say it has gone up a notch.
Okay.
Because of their versatility. It's not because of their quality of bowlers. It's because of their versatility that they have right now. They do have
the pace bowling.
The versatility in their pace bowling. Of course, no doubt on Wasim and Waqar's quality. But just in terms of the versatility, just in terms of...
I think the same versatility was there back then. Wasim and Waqar, one left, one right, and Shoaib Akhtar's space in between. So I think so versatility was better back then.
Okay.
What my question was predominantly was that has India's bowling finally managed to catch up at least even a little bit?
Definitely. You can see that in the last 10 years at least. In the last decade, India's bowling has, if not reached to Pakistan's level, I think we are there. We are almost there.
Yeah, we are almost there.
Likes of Shami, Bumrah, Bhuvi, spin bowling, Ashwin, Kuldeep. These guys have done it, and they've been doing it continuously. So that's a good sign, a very good sign to see that Indians do produce quick bowlers. How many times can you say this, that Indians do produce fast bowlers? Right?
Quality fast bowlers.
Yes. I think the last one was probably Venkatesh Prasad, Zahir Khan, that's all. And after that, it's been
a dry spell. And then now Bumrah. And now we have so many. Bumrah, Siraj, Shami, Arshdeep is coming along well. And some very
expressive... From Karnataka, Prasidh Krishna is coming up as well. So these are very good things to see. Very good things to see. Batting, India has always been strong.
India has always had the better batsmen than the Pakistani counterparts.
But
this time again, Pakistan has caught up a little. Like how India has caught up on the bowling front, Pakistan have caught up on the batting front, majorly thanks to Babar.
100%.
Babar, it's Babar everywhere. Wherever you go, if you have to mention Pakistan team, I think so you have to mention Babar at least 100 times. And even then, maybe you don't do enough justice to his name.
100%.
Yeah.
Let alone Babar, I think, of course, we have been talking about Babar and Rizwan. But there has been Fakhar Zaman who's been doing really well. There is Imam Ul Haq.
Do you remember that innings against India?
I'd never forget that innings. I'll never forget that innings. I think he just
that no ball, 2 lives.
Two lives. I think that.
But Bumrah, this time you get him.
I hope Shami gets him. But yeah, so these guys have been doing well. It's not just glimpses of performance, but these guys have been consistently doing well. So let it be for Fakhar Zaman or let it be for Rizwan or even Imam Ul Haq. Imam Ul Haq is very consistent. Very consistent. He's a person who can rotate strike, who plays that anchor role. And he's been doing it very well for Pakistan in the ODI format. Of course, he's not there in the T20 format, but in the ODI format, he's been doing it very well for Pakistan. So the hype is created. We all know India-Pakistan game, B team, A team, doesn't matter. The hype is always there. But I think this time with the quality of players at hand,
the quality of players at both sides, I think so it's very evenly matched.
Very evenly matched.
Yeah.
Moving on to the most important part of the preview, what do you think will be the playing 11 for both the teams?
We'll do India first or Pakistan first?
India first.
India first. India always first.
Always first.
Okay. So I think so Rohit, no-brainer, opens.
Opens.
For me, I think so because of KL Rahul's condition, I think Ishan Kishan will be the batsman because there's no other keeper. Available. Because otherwise, I don't know if Tilak will keep, and they will take such a big risk for Tilak to keep. So it has to be Kishan. And one down, none other than
King
Kohli. Two down, I think so. Fresh off injury, Mr. Iyer.
Shreyas Iyer, fresh off injury. Shreyas Iyer should play two down for India.
And the next spot is the interesting one, where you have a Tilak Verma who's new to the squad. And you have
Surya Kumar Yadav,
or an outside chances
for Gill. Gill.
Outside. But yeah, outside chances.
I wouldn't. If I'm playing Gill, I wouldn't play Gill there.
Yeah, but this thing is because you've got Tilak into the team and you want to try him out before the World Cup. Maybe this is the time to give
100%. I'm in for Gill for Tilak.
Or do you want the experience of Sky there?
No, I think we have to give Tilak a chance
because it's India.
Because it's India. See now, since looking at the broader aspect of it, we do want Tilak to be put in that situation. That's the whole reason we have brought him into the team because we want that experience. Let's say there's an outside chance for him to play in the World Cup for India. The World Cup is the biggest stage, right? So this pressure this moment will give him that confidence if he performs. Of course, that can be taken back to the World Cup. And
I think Tilak has an added advantage being a left-hander in the middle order. We never had a good left-hander who could be in the middle order.
I think so. It's required.
That changes their bowling plans a bit, their field setup a bit. So that helps with the right-hand left-hand combo. So let's stick to Tilak for now. At least the first two games, Tilak. Yeah, till KL is back.
Correct.
Tilak. Then it is none other than our best all-rounder Hardik.
Our best all-rounder Hardik. Best.
Yeah. And then Jadeja.
100%. Best all-rounder Jadeja.
Our best pace all-rounder. Sorry, my bad. Okay. Then our spin attack is from
Kuldeep. I think he's our only option. I wouldn't play Akshar and Jadeja, so Kuldeep is our option.
The three spacers will be Shami, Bumrah and Siraj. Should any one of them pick injuries, Prasidh will come in. Will take their spot. So India's 11 is this should be India's 11. You would be happy with that 11?
Yeah, I would be happy. I mean, given the players.
Or do you think if Hardik is in better form, if Hardik can bat up the order, maybe if you want to add a bowling option, maybe Shardul. If the pitch favors.
Since we are playing in Sri Lanka, I don't think we require four seamers. And you making a statement on Hardik's good form, I've not seen him play good cricket in the last 6 months. Let's leave IPL. Let's talk about cricket.
IPL, his leadership skills have come more into the fore.
But his, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on Hardik going above Tilak or anybody. So I think three seamers are good enough. Three seamers, two
with Hardik's
medium pace in the middle overs, and two spinners with Jadeja and Kuldeep.
Good. Let's move on to Pakistan then.
Pakistan
will open their batting with Fakhar and Imam.
100%. No, it's a no-brainer. I think the 1, 2, 3, 4 of Pakistan, I don't think.
I think so. 11 of Pakistan. Now that we'll build up to it, you'll notice that it is more stable and there is no like ifs and buts.
100%. True. Very true. So 3 will be
Babar. Their run machine. And two down will be Aga
or Rizwan, depending on the situation.
But let's say Aga. In a traditional game,
Aga will play.
And then Rizwan to follow.
Interesting point. I'm actually looking forward to Salman Aga play because honestly, I've not seen a lot of him play. But the very little I've seen him play, I think is very promising. So
yes.
I'm looking forward to Salman Aga play.
And Rizwan always performs. Always performs against
India. I think Rizwan is like he's in a different mode against India.
He's in a different mode. Then Iftikhar.
Iftikhar will play 4. If 4 down, Iftikhar will play 4 down.
And then Shadab.
Shadab 5.
Shadab to follow. Then Mir or Nawaz, depending on the condition, which spinner they want.
Depending on, it'll be Mir or Nawaz. I will give the edge to Mir.
Yeah.
I will give the edge to Mir because
they don't want to play 2 leg spinners.
They don't want to play 2 leg spinners. No, Mir is a leg spinner.
Sorry, Mir is a leg spinner. Sorry.
Because he can turn the ball more than Nawaz. And also he gives that, that batting edge. He is known to be a good pinch hitter. I think I think after Shadab, right, Pakistan, when we're discussing about the next 5-6 players, after Shadab, everybody can hit. Everybody are hit and go players. And even if 2 of them connect, two of them perform. When I say connect, I mean 2 players out of the next 5 hit. True. 10, 15 balls, they can score to 30, 35 runs easily. They're doing very well in that.
And then going forward, their pace trio will be Shaheen, Naseem and
Haris Rauf.
Deadly
combo. So
so like we said, their 11 seems to be much easier to be
correct. I think the 10 spots are almost settled. 10 spots are almost settled. 1 spot depending on the condition that they play.
Which spinner they want to
play. I think that's okay. I think that's I think they're in a very good position.
Yes.
No team. I don't think any team in world cricket can say our 10 spots are filled out of 11.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think any team can say that.
So they are very settled side. But it also shows the flip side that should somebody get injured, there is no backup who is like proven, because the same 10-11 are playing. The other players don't have enough match time or match practice.
Correct.
So this is like a double-edged sword. It could come back to bite you also, because India went through this phase. So that is what happened when India went through this phase. Suddenly when a Bumrah is injured, you don't have a bowler, because suddenly when a Bumrah and Shami is injured, you don't have bowlers. You are looking around, where are your bowlers? There are bowlers, there are quality bowlers, but they don't have game time, they don't have match practice. So that is what happened. So you need to be aware of that as well.
And I think this Asia Cup schedule I hope it does not put them in a spot of bother, because it's a very tightly packed schedule.
They have to travel in between.
They have to travel in between. So I hope,
they can manage it.
They can manage it.
End of the day, it's their tournament. They are hosting it. So they would have thought of it.
Yeah. So that's to do with the Pakistan team.
Moving forward, any favorite now that we talk India Pakistan, always like our childhood memories come back to us calling. Any such memory that comes to you? Because a memory just flashed for me. So that is the reason
the most obvious and the most recent one would be Virat's magic.
Haris Rauf?
Haris Rauf, yeah. Virat's magic in Melbourne. I think nobody will ever forget that. True. My God, what a shot. I think nobody will ever forget that shot ever. But
under pressure, to slap him over his head.
Yeah.
I agree.
Great shot. Probably, if not greatest shot of all time, great shot.
Yeah, it's a memorable
moment. But a more...
You can make an NFT out of
it. But the one which is more closer to my heart is the 2011 World Cup semi-final in Mohali.
Yeah.
That's the one which is more closer to my heart.
Yeah.
Of course, for obvious reasons. It was for the amount of drama that happened. Sachin was out, Sachin was not out. The number of lives.
3-4 lives.
Yeah. So it is like hanging by a thread, and then of course the win felt great.
And going on to win the World Cup as well. So that makes it even sweeter.
Even sweeter.
So for me, it is actually the most memorable moment would be other way around, where we should have won the World Cup, but we failed at the last step. The 2003 South Africa World Cup Centurion, the opening partnership of Sehwag and Sachin versus Pakistan was just electric. Like the way they tore Shoaib Akhtar and Waqar Younis out was brilliant. The 270 odd runs was so easily chased. I mean, it was such a delight to watch. I never seen India play with such vigor until then. It was like a moment where it still gives me goosebumps whenever I see it on YouTube or on the TV. It just gives me goosebumps those days. Yeah, that is my most memorable.
Talking about the opening partnership, there was the last time India played Pakistan, I think in 2018 and 2019, there's a partnership between Dhawan and Rohit.
Yeah, 230 odd runs.
Yeah, 230 odd runs. And I think before the tournament, before the match, I think Rauf had made a statement that he'll pick up 10 wickets in the match. I think they got a mere run out.
Yes.
They got a mere run out.
True.
That just flashed in my mind because you spoke about the opening partnership. I think Dhawan and
Maybe we have jinxed this. Now Rauf is going to come and pick 10 wickets.
I hope it doesn't happen.
Okay.
But anyways, finally, I just wanted to say, what do you think is your prediction for the India-Pakistan?
Prediction? My firstly I hope for is a competitive game. I hope it is not a one-sided affair. Also, I don't hope it is a damp squib because it is in Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
There is a good chance of rain. I hope the rain doesn't play spoil sport. I hope Rohit and Gill can play out the first 10-15 overs. If that is the case, if they can take off the swinging ball of Shaheen. And if Rauf can be handled and Naseem can be handled, I think so. Then it is easy going for India. Having said all this, I mean, I have to stay true to my gut, and I'm saying India is going to nick it again. If India can bat second, I think so India is easily going to chase it down.
I think that's a sure shot as well for me. I think this tournament is like a 3-match series between India and Pakistan. I am making that statement.
Thanks, broadcasters. We have to thank broadcasters, PCB, BCCI. Thank you for giving us 3 India-Pakistan
matches.
No matter what, Pakistan will be A1, India will be B1.
So,
okay, wonderful. Very good concept.
I hope it doesn't happen, but somewhere deep down, I feel Pakistan to nick this series 2-1.
Whoa. That's a big call. I didn't expect that. I mean, okay. This will get clipped and it can come back to you. But that's up to you. I mean, to each their own. What do you feel like? I think India-Pakistan game, I think India will not go on to win the tournament.
Okay.
But the India-Pakistan game, I think India is going to win.
Fair enough. I think emotions aside, that is a statement made by me. I still love you, India. Okay.
Yeah, we all love India. Okay. So until then, thanks for watching.
Click the bell icon. Stay notified.
Like, share, do everything that everyone says.
And definitely do comment. We are expecting a lot of comments. We do want your comments because we are here for
also
the
your
fans.
Feedbacks, like what can be improved in our following videos.
Definitely.
So we will take that into consideration. Thanks again for watching. So until the next time,
fundamentals.
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
And let's celebrate the beauty that is India versus Pakistan. Thank you.
Thank you.